Everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, we'll discuss an important feature in Power Platform called as environment routing. In Power Platform, environment routing is a feature introduced by Microsoft to improve how users will be redirected or how users will be automatically redirected to the right environment when they sign in. Normally, every Power Platform might have multiple environments, right? Like I have three, four environments here you can see in my screen, right? So the point here is environments routing allows admins to control which environment the specific users will land in when they access Power Apps or Power Automate or other Power Platform services based on rules or configuration. So we have to configure some routing rules that for which user set or which user group which environment should be auto redirected. Normally, sometimes if you do not enable that routing, user might have created some components in wrong environment, because by default, if user will not select correct environment, it is difficult that sometimes in confusion the user create apps or automate Power Automate flow in wrong environment, which cause an issue, right, in future. So routing rule sets in environment routing rule set will help to route specific users to specific environment. Instead of users manually selecting environments every time, environment routing automatically takes them to the most relevant one. That is very important. So without routing, users may end up in the default environment. Okay, normally when you open make.powerapps, for example, so I am now navigating to make.powerapps.com. So when I'll navigate, most of the times default environments gets loaded. Okay, right now it is loading my specific environment because this is currently continuing with the session. But when you open with a new screen or a new session, it loads to the default environment by default. This is the default environment. So instead of landing to the default environment, you can enforce admin can enforce a routing rule set for environment, so that it will directly auto redirect to the specific environment which you set through the rule. Okay, sometimes without routing you just get confused by multiple environments, like which environment he has to use. Okay, sometimes also accidental users create apps flows or data in a wrong environment, so that to avoid that confusion. Okay, and environment routing is very important, and environment routing eliminates these issues by intelligently redirecting users to the correct environment for their work. Okay, so what are the benefits will improved user experience, right? Users will automatically redirect to the correct environment without any confusion, which reduce confusion, errors for new and non-technical users who are not acquainted with this environment selection, right? So let us see how it is done, how it is configured. So we'll go to Power Platform Admin Center. In the Power Platform Admin Center, the global administrator or the administrator can create a group. So click on the manage, and here you'll find there is a environment group. Inside this environment group, you have to create a new group of environments. So click on new group and define a group. Let's say developer team group. Okay, now I want to create a developer team group. Okay, and give a description. Click on save. I created this group, and here I want to add which environment they can access. I want to add any member in this team will access this one. Okay, dev box subchief. So click on add environment. So for this group developer environment, developer team group, I have added environment called as devs box subchief. Okay, then I want to add some rules. Okay, so there is many rules available here. Okay, but you can also add other rules for this using this group. So once the environment group is created, I'll go here and create a routing. So click on this environment routing and define which apps or which products you want to enable for environment routing: Power Apps, Power Automate, and Copilot Studio. And click on save and create rules. Here you have to define the rule: developer environment routing, right? Now I want to use the group. Okay, so let's say if you use everyone, any employee that logs in make.powerapps.com or maker portal, they will redirect to that environment. Here I can define the rule. So everyone try to log in make.powerapps.com, they will navigate to the this group. That means any environment associated with this group will be auto redirected. Okay. Now, if you want to narrow down specific user groups, for example, I want to create a security group in my admin center. So what I'll do, let me create a security group in my admin center in Active Directory. So I'll go to admin.powerplatform.com and navigate to the Microsoft 365 Admin Center to create a security group. I want to create a security group called as developers. Okay. So I'll go to users here and go to active users. Sorry, in the team, I'll go to active teams and groups and create a new security group and click on new security group and give a name that developer sub chief developer group. Okay, and click on next. Here I can add members. Click on next and create the group. Once the security group is created, I can open the security group and add members to this group. So click on members and add members. Click on view manage members and I want to add members. Let's say I want to add a member whose name is, let's say, Sudhir. Okay. Now this is the person I want to add. This is the member I want to add in this secret group, sub chief developers. Okay. And I want to use this security group in my Power Platform admin center. So I'll go here in the routing rule set here. Let me just close it for now and create again a new group, environment routing. Select Power Apps, Copilot Studio, everything. Save rule and give a name, Sub Chief Environment, Sub Chief Developer Environment Routing Rule. And here I want to specify that security group. My security group I have created is Sub Chief Developer Group. Okay, where I have added some members, right? Sudhir. And here I will define that which environment group will be assigned or routed for this security group members when they log in. Now click on save. Now the routing rule set is created for this group. Okay, now click on save. Now let me go and navigate. I'll go to a browser, private browser, and navigate to make.powerapps.com and use the credential for that user part of the security group. So I'll go here first. Let me reset the uh, user credential. So I'll just search here this user and reset the password. I want to create automatically. So I'm just copy this. So first let me just take this username and the password. Now this is the user which is a member of the ShopChief developer group. Now when he logs in make.powerapps.com, automatically the environment routing should set. You see, by default it is default, but it is now routing automatically to developer environment. Okay, so it will redirect automatically because of our environment routing rule set. So let us wait. So the user has to wait. You see now. You can see now the environment is now redirected to the environment which is added in that security group or routing rule set, that is your dev box object. Okay, you see the name also giving the name of the member, which is more personalized, right? So read environment routing will be used to automatically redirect to correct environment and without any confusion. Okay, I hope it will help you in a great way for managing data, for for better governance also. Okay, it is very important. Sometimes it is very important for better governance and control and enhanced data security or compliances. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, right? So you can configure your routing rule set. Thanks everyone watching this video. Bye.